When your work desk becomes a place to sleep one too often, files are more like piles of work, colleagues who bore you to death, and after a month, all you get for salary is peanuts. You know it's time to call it quits. And I did, but the question that glared me in the face was, what next? Time to give shape to that awesome idea that had been cooking in my mind for quite some time. The thought haunted me on my way back home. And then I saw a billboard asking, an entrepreneur builds an enterprise, a technician, a job. Who are you? Amusing, I thought to myself, and walked on. One of those regular service guys trying to sell off anything, ignoring the message completely. But the words got stuck in my head. An enterprise? What all would I need to start off on my own? And then the realization dawned on me. Was I really prepared for all the hassles that a startup demanded? What if all the banks that I rely on close their doors on me? The courts show me a thumbs down. I have no one to work with me. Who would? I hardly have any experience and knowledge. One after the other, a huge cloud of problems came, pouring in and drenched me with fears and doubts. And well, like a last ray of hope, the billboard appeared in front of me again. But this time it read, Tiecon, the world's largest conference for entrepreneurs. Maybe it won't hurt to give it a shot. I was glad I did, because that was to be the defining point of my business. With 100 questions and a cloudy mind, I entered the Tiecon conference. Surprisingly, I wasn't alone with my baggage of doubts. As I looked around, I saw people had the same apprehensions with entrepreneurship as I did. But as the expert speakers started laying down their experiences, I knew there lay an answer to all my questions, and each answer had the backing of several years of experience, given out in a matter of hours. One by one, like several others, I saw my questions getting their answers. But words aren't enough to make a business, right? No one was going to see the potential in my awesome new business idea. I couldn't see my business idea lying in a pile of files, dying in its wait for finance. This is where Tiecon plays the catalyst. Recognition awards for brilliance achieved. VC funding, workshops and sessions in accounting, marketing, finance, HR, and company law. In all, a mini MBA. The transformation from a technician to an all-rounder, a true entrepreneur. That's what Tiecon did for me. I got my final boost of confidence when I met similar-minded people with the same zeal and the same driving force as me to start off something new, something amazing. That's the power of networking. Ideas, solutions, contacts, and partnerships. My foundation for my startup was ready. By the time I left, my business was about to take off. This time with a plan in place. Thanks to Tiecon.